Hello student, we will again read the very first lesson, that is the food we eat. During previous class we have read the first para, second para, third para and fourth and fifth para of this lesson. And today we will start reading all the next para that the relation contains. Let's go through the para. First, not all food contain all nutrients. So the important thing is not just the quantity of food we eat, but also the kind of food we eat. People who have enough to eat may still be ill because they are eating too much of one kind of food, not enough of another. This para says that all food do not contain nutrients, that is the protein, vitamin, minerals, carbohydrate, water, etc. So the important thing is not just the quantity of food that one eats, but also the kind of food one eats. Generally, it is seen that people who have enough to eat still fall ill because they eat much of one kind of food, not enough to another food. It means that if you are in a habit of taking one kind of food, you must take another kind of food so that your body may get different type of nutrients for its development. For a fully grown person, there is one sure way to know if he or she is taking the right amount of energy. We can do so by weighing ourselves regularly. Next para says about the measures to know whether a person, that is grown-up person, is taking the right amount of energy or not. The simplest way to know this is to weigh oneself regularly, and in this way it will be clear that whether the person is taking nutritious food or energy giving food or not. Let's move another para. If we take in more energy, then we consume the exercise. If we take in more energy, then we consume. The excess is converted into fat. This fat is stored in our body and makes us fatter. If we take in less energy than we are consuming, our body draws from the fat already stored in it. We become thinner. And oversupply of energy is harmful as it's undersupply. This para says that if a person takes more energy than he consumes, the excess energy, the excess food converted into fats in his body, and the stored fat makes him fatter. Once again, this para says that if a person takes in more energy than his body consumes, the excess energy is converted into fats, and ultimately that fat will be stored in his body to make him fatter. It also says that if a person take less energy than his body consumes, then his body will draw from the fat stored in it, and the person ultimately becomes thinner. An oversupply of energy is as harmful as its undersupply. That is, it means that we must take energy, or we must take food as our body consumes, neither more or nor less. Now let's look at the various nutrients that provide the energy needed by our body to be in good health. So see here, carbohydrate. Most energy in our body, most energy in our food comes from carbohydrate. The main sources of carbohydrate is wholesome bread, peas, beans, potatoes, and fruit. Carbohydrate, the energy that a person's body is required, comes from carbohydrate, and one can simply get enough carbohydrate if he takes or eat bread, peas, beans, potato, and fruits. Proteins. Proteins are true bodybuilders. Our bones, muscles, nerves, and skin are all composed of proteins. तो इन हिंदी प्रोटीन को बॉडी बिल्डर कहा जा सकता है, क्योंकि हमारे हड्डी, हमारे मसल्स, हमारे नर्व्स और हमारे स्किन सभी के सभी प्रोटीन से बने हुए हैं. फूड रिच इन प्रोटीन्स आर, वैसे फूड जिनमें प्रोटीन प्रचुर मात्रा में पाया जाता है, एग्स, मीट, फिश, चीज, मिल्क, bread, potatoes, nuts, peas, beans, and lentils. Let's move towards another. Fats. We can put fats into two main groups. Fats from animals, that is butter, meat, cream, cheese, eggs. Second, fats from plants, that is corn, oil, sunflower oil, mustard oil, etc. Fats are important for part of our food, but too much fat can be harmful. Fat is one of the nutrients that our body requires, but the fats comes from two sources. Fats that we get from animals are butter, meat, cream, cheese, eggs, while some fats also come from plants, that is corn oil, sunflower oil, mustard oil, etc. Fats are important part of our body, but too much of it can be harmful. That's all for today. Thank you. But before concluding, we have to solve the questions 4, 5, and 6. Thank you.